So a stronghold is an argument. It's an argument. God can clearly show you what his word says, but you'd rather defend your position because this is what I experience. This is what I know. In fact, how many times has the word of the Lord come and in your mind you go, yeah, but. In my case, that word won't work. A number of years ago, I sat in a meeting with several pastors and they were talking about raising some money to obtain an office for something that they wanted to do. And one pastor said, I'll give you the good response. First, one pastor who wanted to really step out in faith said, we can do that. It's not that much. All of our churches just contribute a little bit. It's not even that much. We can do that. And then the other said, well, I don't know about you, but I live in the real world. And in the real world, my congregation ain't giving like that. Argument. Stronghold that says the real world is the level at which my congregation gives. That's the real world. The real world is not all that faith stuff. That's spiritual and deep. The real world is the natural, carnal response of my people. That's the real world. Stronghold. That's what I mean. So God says in his word, our weapons, our tools are not fleshly, but they're mighty in God to pull down that castle that presents this argument. Woo! That ain't no demon, is it? So for years we've read this scripture and said, so I bind this spirit. No, where the Lord said, no, that's an argument. That ain't no demon. It's a position you and I have taken to defend the castle. Wow. Here's God trying to dismantle the castle, but you're going to stand in front of the castle and defend it. Somebody say, yes, Lord. I'm talking to myself today. I can't tell you how many times I've stood in front of my castle as the Lord tried to tell me that just because you were born in September, it does not mean you are a Virgo and your life is not controlled by the position of the stars and the moon and the sun. But in that demonic stronghold, that's where the demons come in. They can now come into your life to control your destiny, to control your decisions, to control the outcomes, because we're willing to stand there and defend the castle that God's trying to tear down. Say, yes, Lord.